So you're probably wondering, how did I make this look so dope? And I'm going to show you in this video. So check it out. So to kind of begin with it, I just had this thought. Well, you're probably thinking, this was in the location of the Honda. Well, hate to break it to you, but I don't have the Honda no more. And I didn't explain what I did to that one, and that's kind of a shame. Maybe one day I can actually go back and just kind of show you all the pictures and kind of talk over what I did. But I got rid of it. Also got rid of the Vulcan. And now I'm a proud owner of a new bike. And let me show you that here real quick. Bam! Honda 919. So to kind of break things down, I'm going to bring you right to this area location right here. No, I'm not, because you can't see that. You can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to bring you back all the way back here where you were. And it's good enough. Carbs look pretty over there. But yeah, I'm going to get started in taking this stuff off. So we're going to get this ball rolling. Bam, bam. Oh, forgot to mention, this is all going away. I don't like this paint. I don't like this paint. And I don't like that. So, like every other normal person in the world that doesn't like the things that they, trade their amazing bikes and stuff for, I just decided that it'd be so much better if I got a new tank. Introducing the Krabby Patty. No, I'm just kidding. And I'm going to paint it. So you're going to be here with me. So I'm going to come over here and get started on that. What in the world am I going to paint the tank? Well, I'm glad you asked, my friend. Because I am going to paint it with this. Don't know if it's backwards, but it says all-in-one fusion, paint and primer. No peel guaranteed. Metallic black stainless. That's right. Fancy. But yeah, I'm going to paint this. And there's a couple things I want to do to it first. Excuse me.
Hiya, pal. I'm going to put these stickers right on the side of the tank so you can see exactly what it's going to look like because it is a Harley Davidson, brother.
So I'm going to lay these stickers on. That's going to be a little tedious. Don't really want to do all the filming, so I'm going to just kill it.
You can check the waistband. Nowadays it's like we're living up inside a wasteland. Why you stepping up like you be testing on my patience? I don't want to fucking hear it, all your explanations. Talking like you try to take it back, and now I'm feeling like a maniac. And don't know where I've been at, I don't know where my head's at. But I've been feeling fine, I've been silent, steady grinding, pen game design with playing God. I've defined it, hating me is not the mindset.
That. It's kind of cold too, so chances are it might not dry as fast as I want it to. But I also got to figure out how this tank comes off, so that's kind of a cool thing too. Right on. Okay. Time to do some surgery. I'm scared, Shrek. Shrek, I'm looking down. I'm going to hit it with some clear coat. Come see. Come see. Yeah. Oh, shit. Can you not see? There it is. I did that. Now, I'm going to hit it with a clear coat. I could do this. Now I'm ripping off fucking caps and shit. Okay. Hit it with a clear. Oof. Yeah. I'm proud of me. Whew. But I don't have the tools to take off the fender. Gonna need to regroup my brain. Probably come back tomorrow and hit it with a better option. Can't see the bike. Damn it. Trying to close this part of the video out. This is where I'm stopping for the day. The video is probably going to continue.
Wasteland, I would tell you how I'm feeling, but that shit is sacred. If you're thinking you can hit me with the games, well, I got the balls all in my court. I make decisions and run up finish while all of you haters be coming up short. Yeah, cash on my check, put that ice on my neck. Hit with a left hook, that's loyalty. When the right comes, it's respect. People just listen, and I'm guessing they ain't about this shit. Talking shit, saying shit that I never did. Balls all in my court, pro athlete in this sport. I make decisions and run a whole fitness while all of you haters be coming up short. Oh shit. Once again, I'm blazing up the track, right? I said Trek is doing circles round all of these half pints from breaking shoulders, falling up the side of fucking half pints. And said he making music, getting checks, you know that that's right, real nice. I sit back in the basement and I just wait for a paycheck. And never came out of the basement, so face it, like Freddy and Jason. I'm chasing the mansion that I rightfully deserve. Yeah, you heard, I will manifest the shit till they put me in the dirt. Yeah, flying high, watch me come alive, working more than 9 to 5, keep it steady moving, cause you know the South been designed. Bring it back when the hook comes in, let them sing it back. When the beat comes in and I'm feeling that, then booty shaking to the track. Yeah, running out of gas. Finish first, but now you're last. Now I'm so far in the future that I left you in the past. Chip with your lazy ass. If you see me in your rear view, know that you're behind the last. Why you always wanna test my patience? If you look into my heart, you see a wasteland. I would tell you how I'm feeling, but that shit is sacred. If you're thinking you can hit me with the games, well, I got the balls all in my court. Pro athlete in this sport. I make decisions and run a whole fitness while all of you haters be coming up short. Yeah, cash all in my check, put that ice on my neck. Hit you with a left hook, that's loyalty. When the right comes, it's respect. People just listen, and I'm guessing they ain't about this shit. Talking stupid and saying shit that I never did. Balls all in my court, pro athlete in this sport. I make decisions and run a whole fitness while all of you haters be coming up short. Y'all didn't believe me on that one. I'm making a lot. I'm making a lot. I'm taking the spot. This is all that I got. I'm making a lot. You can hate me or not. I'm making a lot. I thought that I had told you I was coming out the pop and all their hands to the beat with emotion. Never mind, spit. I'm a monster. You cannot stop this.
So I'm going to make this video kind of short and sweet. Here's the bike right now. The process that I'm doing. I basically painted the oil caps. I chopped this piece right here. Here's the rest of it. So that's chopped. And then I am putting in some new handlebars. But the new handlebars, so you got to do some rewiring. Got to do all the cables. Basically going through each wire, snipping them, splicing them, and then extending them out. So pretty simple. And then eventually we're going to get the white walls on. And the new tank, been painting that. And I got the new fender, and I just cut the seat. So the seat will be sitting in here pretty and nice. So it's going to take some time. I'm not going to film all of this because it's just so tedious and slow. But basically you guys will get to see the final thing. So I get right here to this notch on each side. I chopped it, hit it with some black paint so that way it's still black and it looks nice. Painted these covers to match the tank. Basically it's a metallic black, so it kind of has like a gunmetal gray kind of color. I think it looks pretty sweet, matches the dark scheme of the bike, and then all together it's going to come out nice. I got some 18-inch 8 handlebars with some new grips. Want to do some new pegs. It's all going to take some time. It just is the name of the game. You can't get it done in a day unless you dedicate the whole day. And you have everything planned. You know exactly what you're doing specifically, which I don't. I've never worked on a Harley. But I do know that now, working on the clutch cable, you actually got to open up the derby cover down here. That's going to be a real bitch, and that's going to be fun. So you got to get yourself some primary chain case oil, so that way you can put it inside of the chain case. So sweet. And then yeah, I'm gonna actually start wiring this side over here and tweak a couple things and go from there. So I'll break things down when I'm a little bit closer. But as of right now, this is as far as I'm getting. This is as far as I got. And thanks for continuing to admire the awesome work. Yeah, by the way, it's gonna be sick. So let's talk about what I did. We have brand new tank, new handlebars, new cables, new levers, new turn signals, new front turn signals, new pegs. I don't know if I said that. And oh yeah, and always a mounted solo seat with a new fender. And you're probably wondering what I did. Some of the video as you watched the breakdown, I did the chop, kind of explained myself, put the seat on. I had to do a base layer where I had to cut out the base of the seat right here on the inside so that way it could sit because there's a little bit of a bulge. And then I tied this down. Got this seat custom made from Blue Collar Bobbers, so shout out to them. New mirror, no more of the top stuff, just have one drop down because that is the niche that I like to hit for this kind of style bike. And try to go for that more all black kind of look to match the Vance and Hines pipes and the intake and the Legend shocks in the back. So basically a little Viking style here. And I named this Ragnarok because also I got my Thor hammer. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Put on the Shinko white walls. I also put on some Bullet LED flashers, and then the fronts I put on the fork ones that I got off of Amazon. Believe it or not, that zip tie down, and those guys were literally only friggin' $8. And I wired those in, rewired the whole bike, put on a new clamp here to fit this new handlebar style, and then I rewired the neutral light, the high beams, the oil light, those little guys, right into underneath, and actually put them in there perfectly in the turn signals. I got off the little symbols for the handlebars, so that way they're just simple black, nothing too special, because I was trying to go with the darker scheme. Red seat makes it really pop, matches the spark plug wires that were already red to begin with. But overall, it's a totally different looking bike now. One of the things that I did do also was, if you didn't know, when I chopped this, so I put on a license plate bracket that is off to the side. It lights up, says, you know, stop on it too. Got that off of Amazon, believe it or not. And I got this fender based off of the size that I need, and just basically chopped it right down and then painted it. And then I just chopped it the way that I needed to. And drilled 2 holes for the turn signals and then 2 holes for the brackets. They go right there. And then there's 1 hole that sits underneath, and I put a little Viking nut in there to make it, you know, kind of fit the style. Basically all I needed to do was pop out those little pins for the foot pegs, to pop in new black foot pegs to match the black on black scheme. I want to make this even more black as time goes on. There's a couple things that I need to do cosmetically, but also just to make this sharper bike. White walls with the red seat with the black, which I painted, which you see inside of the video, along with everything to match. But this is what I did. Don't know if I'm missing anything. I probably am. Had to rewire all of the wiring to kind of work. Rewired the the brake lights and the turn signals as well. And I had to put in the new cables to, you know, subsidize the length. Bled the brakes, the calipers, put on the new cables. I had to open up the derby cover. Derby cover is new, by the way. It matches the tank. So I had to open up the derby cover in order for me to do the clutch. And new mirror, like I said, the drop down to fit the niche. All in all, oh, and I took off the rear pegs, because obviously there's a solo seat. You're not going to sit on the fender. But that's about it. Beautiful bike. I love it. I'm in love with it. Love it. But I get a lot of looks and I get a lot of compliments everywhere I go. It really pops. Everybody wants to ride it. Everyone wants to check it out. They ask me what it is. And I have to tell them it's a Sportster, and then they don't believe me. But it is, and it's giving them good names. So shout out to being my first Harley, and I love it. It's very torquey, and it rumbles with these pipes as well. So put down in the comments how much you love it. Please don't give me any hint, because it's all personal preference, and it's just how Bell's Bikes operates. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Any questions or concerns that you want to, you know, figure out how to do this yourself in the comments, just throw them down there. I am willing to help out as much as I can, because I love doing this stuff. So Bell's Bikes.